A night of terror in Wielding Man and the mystery of EJ's shooting. As the crisp autumn air settles over Salem, the town prepares for its annual Halloween festivities, a time when costumes, candy, and spooky thrills fill the streets. But this year, the celebrations take a darker turn, as a chilling scene unfolds in Horton Town Square, captured in a dramatic trailer for Days of Our Lives. A knife-wielding man, shrouded in mystery, stalks a costume party, threatening to turn a night of fun into a nightmare of bloodshed. Amid the chaos, Alex Kyriakis shouts a desperate warning, pushing Kat Green and Chad DiMera out of harm's way as a gleaming meat cleaver swings dangerously close. The question on everyone's mind: who is this attacker, and how does this terrifying moment connect to the shocking shooting of EJ DiMera? Let's unravel the suspense, drama, and intrigue surrounding this Halloween horror in Salem. A festive night turns deadly. Halloween in Salem has always been a time of vibrant costumes and community spirit, with Horton Town Square transformed into a festive hub of jack-o'-lanterns, twinkling lights, and laughter. Families gather, children trick-or-treat, and couples don elaborate disguises for the annual costume party. This year, the square is alive with the buzz of celebration, as residents like Alex Kyriakis, Kat Green, and Chad DiMera mingle among the crowd, their faces adorned with masks and makeup, embodying the playful spirit of the season. But the merriment is shattered in an instant. A figure emerges from the shadows, his face obscured, his intentions unmistakably sinister. In his hand, a meat cleaver glints under the moonlight, its sharp edge promising violence. The crowd scatters in panic as the man moves with purpose, his eyes locked on his targets. Alex, ever quick to act, spots the danger and shouts a warning, his voice cutting through the festive din. With a swift motion, he pushes Kat and Chad out of the cleaver's path, their costumes tangling as they stumble to safety. The trailer captures this heart-pounding moment, leaving viewers to wonder, who is the intended victim, and will anyone escape unscathed? The scene is chaotic, with partygoers screaming and running for cover. The attacker's identity remains a mystery, his motives unclear. Is this a random act of violence, or is it a calculated strike against someone specific? The trailer hints that someone is still slashed in the melee, but whether it's Alex, Kat, Chad, or another unfortunate soul remains a tantalizing question. For Salem's residents, this Halloween is no longer about playful scares, it's a fight for survival. A Halloween nightmare or a real threat? Salem has a long history of weaving fantastical elements into its Halloween episodes, often blurring the line between reality and nightmare. In years past, Days of Our Lives has treated fans to spooky storylines featuring supernatural twists, dream sequences, or elaborate pranks that turn out to be harmless. Could this knife-wielding attacker be part of such a fantasy? A terrifying vision conjured in someone's mind, perhaps as a manifestation of guilt or fear? The trailer's dramatic tone suggests it could go either way. If this is a nightmare sequence, it might reflect the inner turmoil of one of Salem's key players. Perhaps Chad, still grappling with the loss of his beloved wife Abigail, is haunted by visions of violence as he navigates his complicated feelings for Kat Green, who was revealed to be an imposter posing as Abigail. Or maybe Alex, caught in a web of romantic entanglements and professional scandals, is imagining a worst-case scenario where his enemies strike back. The idea of a Halloween nightmare would align with Salem's tradition of using the holiday to explore the character's deepest fears, but the stakes feel too real, too visceral, to be dismissed as mere fantasy. Alternatively, this could be a genuine attack, orchestrated by someone with a vendetta. The trailer's glimpse of the meat cleaver suggests a personal, up-close act of violence, unlike the cold precision of a gun. This raises the possibility that the attacker is someone known to the victims, driven by a grudge or a hidden agenda. Could this be connected to the recent shooting of EJ DiMera, a crime that has left Salem reeling and searching for answers? The mystery of EJ's shooting. The shooting of EJ DiMera, a prominent figure in the powerful DiMera family, has sent shockwaves through Salem. EJ, known for his cunning and ambition, was gunned down in a violent act that left him fighting for his life. As he lay in a medically induced coma, the town buzzed with speculation about who pulled the trigger. The trailer for the upcoming episodes hints that the Halloween attack might hold clues to this mystery, suggesting a possible connection between the knife-wielding man and the shooter. One theory is that the knife-wielding attacker is the same person who shot EJ, now resorting to a different weapon to finish what they started or to silence someone who knows too much. The trailer's focus on Alex, Kat, and Chad suggests they could be targets because of their ties to EJ or their involvement in the unfolding drama. For instance, Chad's relentless pursuit of answers about his wife Abigail's death, and his discovery that Kat was posing as her, might have made him a target. Kat, revealed to be working under the coercion of the villainous Clyde Weston, James Reed, could be in danger as she tries to break free from his control. And Alex, caught up in his own romantic and professional missteps, might have inadvertently crossed the wrong person. Another possibility is that the Halloween attack is a desperate attempt by the shooter to escape justice. If the authorities are closing in, the perpetrator might resort to extreme measures to eliminate witnesses or create a diversion. The trailer's depiction of the attacker swinging a cleaver in a crowded public space suggests a boldness that borders on recklessness, hinting at someone driven by desperation or madness. Suspects and motives. Salem is no stranger to secrets, and the list of potential suspects in both the shooting and the Halloween attack is long. Let's consider a few key players who might be behind these chilling events. Clyde Weston. The notorious criminal has been pulling strings from behind bars, manipulating Kat and her brother Mark Green, Jonah Robinson, to carry out his schemes. Clyde's plan to seize the DiMera fortune by having Kat pose as Abigail and marry Chad puts him at the center of the drama. Could he have orchestrated EJ's shooting to eliminate a rival, and is the knife-wielding man his latest pawn? Clyde's history of violence makes him a prime suspect, though his imprisonment raises questions about how he could execute such a public attack. Kat Green. Kat's deception as Abigail has caused immense pain for Chad, and her actions were driven by Clyde's threats against her captive mother, Katharina Meliones. While Kat seems remorseful, her desperation to save her mother might push her to extreme measures. Could she be the shooter, acting under Clyde's orders, and is the Halloween attack a way to protect her secret or eliminate a threat? Mark Green, Kat's brother, a doctor who faked DNA tests to support her ruse, is also under Clyde's control. The trailer hints at Mark's involvement in dangerous schemes, including a moment where he considers killing Chad. Could Mark be the knife-wielding man, driven to violence to protect his family or cover his tracks? Johnny DiMera, Carson Boatman. EJ's son is entangled in his own drama, facing trial for his father's attempted murder. The trailer suggests that Johnny's involvement might be more complicated than it seems, with speculation that he could be innocent or even a victim of a frame-up. If Johnny is not the shooter, could he be targeted by the real culprit at the Halloween party? An unknown enemy. Salem is a town of hidden enemies and long-buried grudges. The attacker could be a new player, someone from EJ's past seeking revenge, or even a figure tied to the DiMera Kyriakis feud. The trailer's focus on Alex, a Kyriakis, hints at a possible connection to the ongoing battle for control of Titan and DiMera Enterprises. The stakes in Salem. The Halloween attack and EJ's shooting are more than isolated incidents, they're part of a larger tapestry of deceit, betrayal, and power struggles in Salem. Chad's discovery that Kat was not his beloved Abigail has left him heartbroken, yet his growing connection with her complicates his emotions. Alex's impulsive decisions, including his scandalous encounter with Stephanie Johnson, Abigail Klein, have put him at odds with allies and enemies alike. And EJ's survival hangs in the balance, with his awakening from a coma promising to bring new revelations about the shooter's identity. For fans over 65, who have followed Days of Our Lives through decades of twists and turns, this storyline resonates with the show's timeless themes of family, loyalty, and the consequences of secrets. The Halloween setting adds a layer of nostalgia, evoking memories of past episodes where Salem's residents faced their fears in dramatic fashion. Whether the knife-wielding man is a real threat or a figment of someone's imagination, his presence underscores the danger lurking beneath the town's festive facade. What's next for Salem? As Halloween approaches, Days of Our Lives promises a roller coaster of emotions. Will Alex, Kat, or Chad emerge unscathed from the knife attack, or will one of them pay a heavy price? Will the identity of EJ's shooter be revealed, tying the two crimes together in a shocking twist? The trailer's glimpses of chaos in Horton Town Square suggest that answers are on the horizon, but in true soap opera fashion, they'll come with new questions and deeper mysteries. For now, Salem's residents must brace for a Halloween unlike any other, a night where costumes hide more than identities, and a single swing of a cleaver could change everything. As the town grapples with fear and suspicion, one thing is certain. In Salem, no one is ever truly safe, and the truth is always more dangerous than it seems.